Hello friends, this is Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and it's time for some creative ink. It is Wednesday, November 15th. We are halfway through November. Wow, boy, has these few 15 days gone really fast. So if you're coming in, say hello, let me know that you're here. And if you're new to my channel, say hello and let me know that as well, because I love making new friends. So I'm tying a bow, so one of the projects goes a little faster here. We are making two cards today, and it is all about, because it's holiday time, right? And we all want to get those holiday cards in the mail. So I said at the beginning of the month I was going to try to share really simple and easy cards for you to make and get ready for this holiday season. So I know I'm late again. I don't know, for some reason I couldn't get my camera to connect, so but it's here now. I had to go back out and come back in. So but I am gonna just double check to make sure I'm live and not talking to myself here before I get started. There we go. Okay, I am live. So let's get started, and hopefully if some join in. Hi Gil, welcome all the way from Washington State. So I am glad to have you here. So do you have your holiday cards all done? We are going to be using, I'm getting ready for a craft show this weekend, so my office is like a hot mess, and because I've been making all kinds of cards last minute, of course. So I can't find the die set, but we're going to be using the Christmas Classics stamp set today. I think that's all we're using, that, and also, hang on, I gotta grab this. The Brightest Glow set too. I love the words in here. They make a great, they're great for the holidays because there's all kinds of words in there. Hi Colleen, welcome. Hopefully hopefully you're able to come out to the holiday craft shop. So anyways, where are we going? So let's get started, because I got two cards. They're really simple and easy, and I want to talk about the holiday craft shop. Hi Gil, welcome. I didn't totally set up my screen here, or make sure that my camera is straight either, because as I said, I was having trouble connecting. So let me just straighten up my camera here a little bit. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so for those just joining in, I'm Nancy Thompson, and I love sharing creative ideas with you. I love to inspire you. So when you leave today, you're going to want to go in your craft room area and create. So that's what it's all about. Create, and maybe get some more. If you haven't already done your holiday cards, get them done. So all you got to do is address them, okay? All right, we're going to do a little heat embossing today. Okay, good, Colleen. I'm glad we're going to hopefully see ya. Just finished your Thanksgiving cards. Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, you can take a little breather, and then hopefully today's card will inspire you to get, and some of the stuff we're using today is on sale, because Stampin' Up! Has their seasonal sale going on today, and tomorrow's the last day, and there's a host code you can use if you order anything out of my online store. And when you do a $50 order, I send you a free card kit as a thank you. So anyways, at the end of the month. So, okay, so let's get started. Enough chit chat, right? Gotta find my screen here first. There we go. Okay, so as I said, I have been loving this Joy of Christmas holiday suite that's in our September through December 2023 mini catalog. So you can find this suite beginning on page 28. And this is a mega suite because it's got two bundles in it, and two designer papers. I love this, and I love this too. This is a specialty paper. That's what we're going to use today, is this specialty paper. I saved the wood grain for like the envelope flap, and then I created some cards using the plaid, the holly, and the musical notes, okay? The joyful paper, there's 8 sheets, and you get 2 of each of the 4 designs, okay? So what is that? A total of 16 sheets in there, all right? And I love this too. I think I can't guarantee I'm gonna have time to videotape a video for Friday, but it might end up having to be Sunday. So if I don't get to it, but I love this, and if I get to the Friday video, I'll be using this paper here again for another quick and easy card. But what I love about this, maybe, I don't know if this is a bigger, because I don't know where my dies are. So I love this square die with the greenery around it, and then this holly one too that we're going to use. So we're going to use both of those in today's card. Hello, Elaine and Pat, welcome. Okay, so we're going to start off with some heat embossing, okay? So I already die cut this image from, and let me just zoom in. Let's see, which way do I want to go here? Zoom in a little bit more for you so you can see a little bit better. Get my thumb out of the way there. Okay, and I guess we can come down just a little bit. So heat embossing is such a wow effect. So if you're totally new to stamping, you're gonna love it. You know, I didn't think about this. So some of the product we're using today is all on sale, and I didn't check the availability of the Versamark or what the price is, but ink pads are 15% off if I'm recalling correctly. So you can get 15% off a Versamark pad and any of the other ink pads as well. So we're going to start off with, this is Cherry Cobbler cardstock. And we're going to pull in the Essentials Toolkit. So maybe let me zoom back out. I'm zoomed in way too far. There we go. So the Essential Toolkit comes with a great brush and a set of tweezers. When you press on it, releases, and then you let go and it clamps it. And then it also comes with that beloved embossing buddy and this fabulous powder pail tray. I mean, I have several of the old ones that I still use, so we're using gold embossing powder. So I personally, because I have so much as a business, I have several, and I have one designated just for gold, so I don't have to worry about cleaning it up all the time. Because like the gold powder, it does leave a little bit of residue on your tray, so you really want to be careful if you're switching from like gold to white, that your tray is really, really clean. Sometimes I would like even take it to the sink, undo the plug, and then rinse it out and then let it dry overnight, okay? Just to make sure it's really, really dry. And it gets rid of any of that residue in your tray, so you're not transferring it with your other embossing powders, okay? Okay, Kathy, welcome. And Glenda, hey Glenda, welcome. I haven't seen you here in a bit. So we're going to do a little heat embossing. So the buddy is perfect. The reason the embossing buddy, when you rub it over your cardstock, and it's okay if you see like a little bit of white powder because that can be brushed off afterwards. So just rub it on it, and that helps reduce the static on your cardstock. So when we sprinkle the powder, it's not going to stick where you don't want it to. Doesn't say it won't, but it could. But it really reduces the possibility of it sticking, okay? And we're going to use the Greeting Peace on Earth that's in the Christmas Classics stamp set. So Versamark is this is a really old pad, okay? It's been around the block quite a bit. And it's sticky, it's spongy, so it's a sticky ink, and that's what helps your embossing powder stick. But you don't want to be like pushing down in. This is kind of like a fine detailed stamp. So I'm just lightly tapping it on there to make sure that I've got ink on it, and I'm going to just simply stamp my greeting. And it'll stick so you can see the peace on earth there. And then I'm going to take it over to my tray and I'm going to sprinkle. And I'm always generous with the sprinkling. I don't care if I dump the whole thing on there because I have this tray and it'll all go back in that embossing jar. Okay. And I'm just gonna give it a little fleck to make sure that as much of the little pebbles that shouldn't be on there are gone. All right, let's grab our tweezers here. And so I'm going to just set that aside because we're done embossing. Well, we might emboss the greeting on the inside. We are going to emboss the greeting on the inside. Okay, so in fact, I'm going to set that aside right now and let's emboss that greeting and then we can get all the heating done all at once. So let me find my greeting and we're going to take we're going to take some thick vanilla cardstock. And I've already pre-scored it, so, and hopefully Mary Pat's been helping me do a little stamping today, so she has some of my tools, so I'm hoping I have that. So I'm going to just give it help the fold a little bit. So I've folded my cardstock, and we're going to go in the inside, and I always love to line up my grid paper. And we're going to use, may the peace of the season light your world, may your new year be the brightest. That's from the Brightest Glow stamp set. And the same thing, I'm going to just lightly tap again because you don't want it like really thick, and so that fine detail on the greeting is gets too globby. And I'm going to just oh, I forgot the buddy, but we'll hopefully be okay. All right. Let's pull our tray back in and we'll just sprinkle, okay? And I'm just flecking it off. Look at that. So you can like do a whole bunch of these, you know, like if you're making several cards at once, go and do all this, set them aside, but as long as you don't disturb the powder, you can let it sit there for as long as you want, okay? So let's grab our heat tray. We did this. This was one of my teams and Stamp Club's make and takes this month, and they absolutely love this make and take. Okay, alrighty. Hi, Nancy. So we're gonna just heat this up, and this might take a second. So let's hopefully, and I just moved my heat gun around. I'm gonna get rid of that. I feel like I've got powder on my desk. I gotta turn this so we can see. So let's see. Let me move this a little bit. Let's see if you guys can see the magic happen. I don't know if it's up there enough. It's starting. You gotta get in the light just right in order to see it. Let's see. I gotta look at it myself, see if I can get it. Okay, so there's that one. What I love about this, when you have small, maybe you might be able to see this one go. When you have small pieces, having the tweezers really makes a difference. You're not burning your fingertips. All right, let's see. Okay, I think we're good. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you. So if you're gonna wipe this, you really want to let your embossing cool for a minute because this is still fairly warm. If you kind of, you know, like try to get some of that white residue off, you can kind of feel the touch, you know, you can still feel the heat on it. So just give that a minute to cool, all right? So we are going to pull in some of this shaded spruce, and I guess we need this back. I'm going to just, because we're going to do a little stamping off. I figured this will give, I mean, you could emboss this with the gold tooth or gold embossing powder too, this pine branch, but we're going to add a little greenery to this. The gold would look sweet. I might have to do that on another sample. But I'm just going to do this. We'll just stamp off a little bit. and do this. Okay, there we go. Oh, I got a little green on there. Okay, doesn't that look pretty? So let's finish our card, okay? So we're going to use this Musical Notes designer paper. And while we have this, hang on. I got to find an envelope here. Where is my envelope flap? Maybe I didn't pull one out for this. Let's see. Let me see if I can reach one here. Here we go. It's good to have things handy right on that desk. All right. We're going to just add a little bit of greenery here on the front of my envelope as well. Now we're done. So let's move that out of the way. Okay. So we're simply going to, and hopefully I don't run out of adhesive because this bottle is pretty darn dry. I do have some seal, so I guess we could use that. Let's just adhere. So, you know, I didn't look at the measurements. I'll tell you in a second what they are. So you could do a whole bunch of cards this way. Let's see, how big is this? So the designer paper, yeah, how big is it? 3 3/4, 1, 2, 3, 3 3/4 by 5 inches. So the cardstock would be 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, this is an absolutely great Christmas set, Nancy. You are so correct. Okay, yes, we're going to add some dimensionals. We're almost done with this card. Can you believe it? So let's do this, because I need simple cards, really, really simple. Now, if you're not a music fan, which I mean a music reading person, I always look for that G clef there, and so I know if the notes are going correctly. So let's just add this onto here. We just center that. And I already die cut something out. I already die cut that fabulous frame, you know, of foliage. So we're going to just put that on. Just add some adhesive. See, I'm getting down there in the middle. Just move that around. We're going to just simply center this. So I'm kind of looking at the square to see if I look straight, okay? Don't look at the foliage. Kind of look at the square to make sure you're side to side and up to down, okay? All right, so here's my piece on earth. I didn't bring a towel, so I'm gonna just kind of rub it on my jeans here and just clean it off a little bit. And we're gonna add dimensionals on this as well. And it doesn't take long. It's not hard to die cut out this square. It comes in, it'll sit inside this frame here. Or you can use it all by its lonesome self too. So let's take off these. We're almost done here. Look how quickly we created this card after you have all your supplies cut. Okay, there we go. And I've tied a bow. This is the golden vanilla ribbon, and this is in the ribbons and trims that are on sale, which this is normally $8. You can get it for $7.20. Grab a glue dot here. Thick vanilla. I always use thick vanilla for my card base, and you can find that on the seasonal sale as well. So there's amazing stuff. So if you haven't ordered anything and you need, just look at some of your basic supplies to see if you need to stock up on anything. Okay, here's my scissors. We'll just give it a little trim here. And here is card number 1. So the gold foil is simply a 4-inch square. We'll cut this out, okay? So you can get 9 out of 1 sheet of gold foil, and there's 2 sheets in a package, normally $5, and it's on sale for $4. So so that's a good time to stock up. And what else is on sale? The designer paper is not, because that's in our holiday mini. Only the designer paper, only the papers or any of the items are in the annual catalog only. Okay, so just check out the annual catalog only. Okay, we're gonna finish this off, the envelope. We're gonna add, I saved this pattern for my envelope flap, or you can completely, I'll show you what I did on one of them, because there's not quite enough if you wanted to do like, what am I doing here? The whole package, totally, you would have to stamp on some, I think, because you're gonna get six card fronts out of one sheet, and there's 3 of those designs, so that's 18 cards you could get out of a package of paper, this specialty paper. Okay, come on, glue, do your business here. Don't let me down yet. Okay, so let's do this. We'll put this up. And I was hoping that my UPS would come today, because we were able, from attending on stage, I was able to do a, oh, Mary Pat just told me my order just came. So, hey, Mary Pat, do you want to, I don't know if I should take time to show you guys some of the new stuff. I don't know if she would. Can you bring it in, Mary Pat? She left, so I don't know. Okay, so here is our card number 1. Isn't that just gorgeous? So if you have somebody special that you really need to impress, we can just set it there. Thanks. Okay, say hi, Mary Pat.
Hi.
Okay, so there is that. I don't think it needs any bling or anything else, and there's the front of it. So let's make one more with this holly berry, and I've already did the embossing except for the inside, but we will quickly put this one together. All right, there we go. Got some glue going here. This is almost empty. So again, this is Cherry Cobbler again that we're using, and my other card that I have already done is in Shaded Spruce. So I've got, I think, 24 inches of this golden vanilla. I love how it ties. So we're gonna make a nice bow here, and I'm gonna just kind of find the halfway mark and tie a bow. I kind of want it over to the side, so we're going to tie a bow here. 24 inches is probably generous, but I like to make sure you've got enough room. Okay, so I don't glue my ribbon down because I want to be able to slide it side and side. Okay. She says hi, Colleen. All right, so we've got that. So we're going to pull in. I'm hoping you know what? I didn't grab it, so let me grab it. I have a whole bunch of stuff die cut. Look at my little treasure chest here. So let's pull out this one right here. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. So I need to move my ribbon pretty much to the side. Okay, and whoops, you know what, we're supposed to glue this down first, so I'm gonna just slide that off. Okay, and let's add some, I'm gonna pull in my tape here. Pull in some seal here. Did I get some seal there? I didn't. There we go. So we're going to just simply center this, okay? I got to turn it this way so I don't look like I'm crooked. All right, there we go. So I already tied that, so I'm going to just slide this back on. And you can always just like give it a little bend. That's what I do. And let's pop this back on. There. And then that lays really, really nice. Okay, I already embossed my season's greetings on here. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. I feel like it's gotten dark already. Let me see if I turn on my light, if that helps you guys. All right, so there's my season's greetings. So you really want to pay attention to the G and the T up here. When you're stamping on the strip, it's one of the die cuts that's in that bundle, okay? And then just kind of center the S, you know, kind of then wiggle between the two. But those are the ones you want to make sure that it hits because it just fits. We're going to add some dimensionals to this, and for this part, I like using the skinnier part here. So we're going to use the sides here. Okay. So, and I want to straddle the ribbon with my dimensionals. So that's why I'm kind of going along the top here. So that way my label doesn't bounce up and down, okay? Otherwise, if I'm hitting the ribbon, then the label's going to move. Does that make sense? Okay, so we've got some dimensionals on here. Let's do that. And this is another card. I mean, it doesn't take long to die cut these. So you can get, I think it's 4 out of a 4-inch strip of gold foil as well. The other ones you're going to get 3. So as long as you strategically, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? So we'll add some dimensionals to the back side here. 1, 2, 3. And I need some more. There we go. There. We've got 4. And let's make sure this is folded. More thick vanilla. And just pull these off. All right. I feel like the bow is a little too big. Just tighten that down a little bit more. Okay. There. All right, what do you think? Did you feel like that was simple and easy to create? And I would emboss my greeting again, add some more greenery to the inside if you wanted to, you know, or you could do gold because there's a lot of gold on here, so I might definitely need to try that. So, okay, let's look at the cards here, and you can tell me which one is your favorite. So here's what I did. So here's the envelope for that one. Let's move that out of the way. And here's the plaid that's in there. Okay. And I embossed that. I think it just looks so beautiful. Now this one I didn't put the envelope or, you know, designer paper on there. Maybe you have another use for this paper. You could. But I loved it on the flat, but you could just simply, so if you ran out of this, you could just stamp the foliage on there as well. Okay, so which one is your favorite? Do you love the holly, the cherry, the musical notes, or the plaid, the shaded spruce plaid? Aren't they just simply gorgeous? I'm hoping to make some more of these for the sale tomorrow. Starts, no wait, one more day. Starts on Friday. So if you're local to me, come on out to Skinny Atlas and come shop our holiday sale from 10 to 6 on Friday and 10 to 4 on Saturday. We have fabulous stuff. Hopefully we're going to do a Facebook Live to showcase some more stuff or showcase some of the things that are going on. I'm waiting. Susan's going to be bringing her things tomorrow at some point. So I was waiting for those to get there. Oh, good, Glenda. I'm glad you love it. So Gail loves the plaid. Elaine loves the holly. And Glenda loves them all. I love them all. I think it's hard um, to, to choose from them. Okay, so who would love for me to open up my box to see what I got? I'm not sure. I can't remember what I ordered. I ordered a few things out of the new mini catalog. So if you'd like to, I know there's some designer paper, but I can if you want to. I'm gonna just clean my desk here a little bit because I really can't remember what I ordered, really. Yes, please, Glenda says. Okay, let me move this embossing powder before I have a disaster. Okay, so I'll just kind of stand, I think. But yeah. See what we got here. See what kind of things we have. Oh yeah. Let me see here. So this is being real, right? You guys get to see the fun of the magic. Let's see. There's that. Yeah. And I'm not quite sure what is what. So let's see. So you'll get to see it as I see it. How is that? Okay, let me see if I can pair some things up. Oh yeah. What things there are. Okay. And I wish we had a mini catalog, which we do not have a mini catalog. Okay, we got lots of fun embellishments. Let's see, those go with that. So I can't really say what went with what. Okay. I think I might have it all. There's some really cool stuff that is coming your way. Oh yeah, so it goes with that. That. Okay, I think I got it all, guys. But I hate opening up packages. All right, well, let's start with, let's see, this, that. I gotta just remember, because some of this stuff is celebration items. So, you're gonna love it. Celebration is like really cool. Yeah, I can't remember what goes with what bundle, so only a few things. Lovely and sweet dies. That. Oh, okay. Lovely and sweet. No to nature. Here we go. I think I can remember. Okay, we'll start off with this. Let me zoom back out again. All right. So we, because we attended on stage, this is one of the sets that every demonstrator that attended got for free in their first demo order. Okay, Planted Paradise. So it's just, I don't know, it's fairly good size, like pots and greeneries and stuff. So that's the first one. And let's see. Okay. You know, and I can't remember what came with what. And what I loved about, let me move some of this. We'll start with some of this smaller stuff here. There's a balloon stamp set and die set. I didn't get that, but I love the paper because there's some sweetness coming in with that. So let's just look at this. So they're definitely, I don't know if some of the dies will cut out the balloons or not, but But let's look at, oh, so this is like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 of the same design in here. All right, so must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 of 6 designs. Okay, so so here is the balloon right here. I just thought it made fun like birthday paper. So we've got some clouds here. All right, this is some lemon lally stripes. You know, my lighting is awful, so let me see what we've got. Here's some, this looks like maybe Lost Lagoon. I don't know all the colors, so what's in here. All right, and then we've got this design. And then here's the flips. Whoops, I might have done one too many. Hang on. We missed the back side of the lolly. So there's the back side of the lolly right there. It's bubble bath. Okay, that's the back side of the Lost Lagoon or pool party. I'm not sure which. Look at that diamond print right there. That's pretty cool. Okay. Hi, Bonnie. Isn't this really cute? I think it's like great fun birthday paper. All right, and then we've got some stripes here, and here's the flip side. So I just thought it was fun. There are some like dots that go with this suite, and also this twine. Do they call it twine? Yes, twine. And it's definitely thin twine. It's not really thick, but I love the colors. It just goes beautifully with that. Okay, so that's the only thing I got out of the balloon items. All right. Let me think here. You know, I'm not sure what this goes with. Layered Florals Multi-Embossing, 3D embossing folder. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. You can do a lot with that. I'm sure the detail looks really great because we've had celebration folders with all that nice detail on it. All right, I loved this one right here, and I think there's just one package of paper. This is Nature's Sweetness. This is another mega bundle. So there's 2 stamp sets in here. It's a specialty paper, and I want to say this was like $15. But look at the gold on there. Isn't that just gorgeous? Gold embossed. I'm sure you could do like some coloring on here with blends or even like a wash, you know, even your blending brushes. Just really cool stuff. All right, let's look at the back side. So there's 12 in here. 2 of each of the 6 designs. There's the back. So this is great manly paper too, everyone. More gold. Okay, you see that right there. Maybe I'll just show you all the gold and then we'll go to the back side. All right, there's this. It's like newsprint with gold specks on it. Okay, I don't know what it says. Oh, look at this. This is gold sheet, and then it's got white embossing on it. Isn't that gorgeous? So if you love this, you know, the only way you can pre-order this, December, I'm not sure if it's the 1st or the 3rd, demonstrators who did not attend on stage get to pre-order all this stuff ahead of time. It's an amazing deal. Okay, here's this one. This is like a crosshatch right there. And then this is probably Pebbled Path with gold script on it. It's very fine detailed, really cool. All right, let's look at our flip side. Oh, look at that. That's really cool there. And then we've got Pebbled Path with just white ink. That's, I think, sharp and stunning. This is that collage-y type newsprint look. Now this is meant to be like 6 card fronts, okay? So you can create some easy cards with that. Gail, you are right. You're gonna love this paper. Oh, and this is just the second package I'm showing you. See, this is why I have a hard time. Look at that. So I love this set. So I highly recommend you order early as soon as you can on January 3rd, I think it is. And then you are in celebration too. Okay, so what goes with this suite? Don't take me, I know this does, okay? And there's dies that go with this. So let's see. I just think this is going to be fun to color or just stamp. It's got congratulations, so sorry, sending a bit of love your way. Okay, so we got that, and then let's look at the dies. I was hoping we'd have our mini catalogs in here, but they're not. So there's dies that cut out your images. Oh yeah, there's a label here, and then these little file tabs are really cool. They showcase that during the presentation. And then these things too. Oh, these are like your floral things, you know, that you can use to embellish, you know, on like little flower buds on your project. So those are really cool too. Okay, so there is one bundle, and I believe this one goes with it too. Notes of Nature. So you can totally get that collage-y type look for it. We even had a good set like that in a long time. And here is the dies that go with it. So let's see. Do this. So we've got this string of greenery, and then they showed this with using, this is one of the new trims. It's called a gold faux leather trim. Okay, I gotta find my scissors here. Let's just open up the package. I don't know, there's the thing. I always have trouble with that. There we go. Maybe, maybe not. That's why I just reach in there and grab it with my scissors. There we go. All right, let me find this tape here. So it's like leather, like a leather shoelace is all I can think of, you know, like tying a leather. So this is meant to, you can intertwine, you know, weave it in and out of the holes on your project. They were showing it with scrapbooking, all kinds of ideas. So, so that's really cool. All right, so we've got that. So I think, I don't know if there is more to that suite or not, but that's some of it. All right, I'm trying to think what these were. I think this was Celebration. Does it say on here? It does not. Flight and Airy. I'm pretty sure this is a celebration item, a $50 celebration choice. Okay, called Flight and Airy. So if you love birds, you might love this. Okay, here's the flip side. We've got, you know, a nice generic design. We've got some more beautiful birds here. Here's the flip side. That's Lost Lagoon with some greenery. Oh, look at that. Isn't that so sweet? You really don't have to do much other than add a greeting to it, really. Here's the flip side, that like watercolor wash type look. Got some more birds and blossoms there. And oh, look at that. Oh, that's really sweet and pretty. Look how dainty that is. That's gorgeous. It looks so much better in person, because what they showcase in the catalog does not do this paper justice. Look at that. And then there's that. It looks like bubble gum and maybe some freesia. These look like we could fussy cut out, right? And then there's that. Here's another dainty design. So that's a beautiful celebration choice. Okay, let's move on. Oh, let's go to this. Here, oh, let's see that. Here's this one, Stippled Roses. And there's a set of dies that go with this here. So let's open this up. And I know, aren't the birds just gorgeous, Gail? Now that's a celebration choice. So, and demonstrators, when we placed an order, so when I stocked up on supplies, I got to add celebration items to my order, which I love, love, love. Yep. So we've got dies to cut out the flower, the greenery, the rose here, and then we've got extra embellishments to do it. So sending thanks, best birthday wishes, congratulations, and happy Mother's Day. So they got Mother's Day covered there. All right. So there's that. Okay, this is a celebration choice right here. This is one. This one's labeled. I wish the DSP was. And then we have this embossing folder called Softly Sophisticated. Can you see the stitching on there? Oh, it's really cool. So these two come together, and this is $100 level. So the stamps are meant to pair up with the greenery. So that makes it nice. And then we got some nice words in there as well. Okay. Let's do. All right. Here's one more celebration choice. I don't think, did I get that? There is a stamp, a bundle that goes with this, and I didn't get it. I thought I had. But, oh well. Okay, let's look at this paper. So the paper is celebration, okay? It's called Trusty Toolbox. And they showed some amazing, the demonstrator who did the presentation at On Stage was fabulous. So these could easily be fussy cut, okay? But there is a die set that I think might pair up with some of the tools, but I can't remember. Here's the back side. It's kind of like graph paper, all right? We've got a bunch of screwdrivers here on there, tiny screwdrivers repeating itself. And then the back side is this gray background. And then we've got hammers, a bunch of hammers. Here's the back side, nuts and bolts or washers, I guess, or screw, whatever they're called. This is probably supposed to mimic like a toolbox, right? I think. There's the back side. No, those are screws right there. And then we've got ruler paper. That's really cool. Here's the back. So this is supposed to mimic pegboard. All right. And then we got some more tools as well. So a whole variety. So we've got our bandsaw blade, paint brushes and wrenches and clamps and pencils, and so different images there. And then our back side is just like a green, solid greeny. Okay, so that's a freebie. So you can see the difference between these two. All right. Oh, I'm going to save the best for last, right? So this, I think this one with the stippled roses. Yeah, softly stippled. So this paper went with that one bundle. This one right here, I believe, but don't quote me, okay? And I almost think this was a celebration item. So let's look at this. So we've got this, I don't know what look you want to say. Variegated look, but it looks, I don't know, aged, right? So we've got brush strokes that look like with some smoky slate. We've got this background with Calypso coral with a bunch of roses. And then we've got this right here. Okay, Teresa, yours is due tomorrow. Good. Yeah, the papers are great for Father's Day, Gail. All right, we've got this. And then this right here. It looks like fabric to me. Let me see if you guys can see that a little bit better. And then these would be fun to color. All right. And then the back side, some Calypso coral. And then, I don't know, what do I want to call this look? Pat, help me out here. What do they call this type of look? And then here's the flip side. It's definitely like a fabric right there. And then, oh, this is pretty too. So really neat. And then there's the flip side with wild wheat. Okay, so that's kind of neat. And then let's see, the butterflies. I think this goes with the next collection. So there's 8 sheets in here, and these all pop out, and these can be colored on to you know, add some color to them as well. Okay, so as you all know, my maiden name is Lavender, so I had to get the Lavender Suite. I think it's called Perennial Lavender, but don't quote me. Okay, so there is painted lavender stamps. So these all will mimic lavender, greenery and stuff. So there's the butterflies in there, and then there's this greeting set here, which has a variety of greetings on it. So let's look at the dies that go with the painted lavender. Here we go. So do we have, I don't think, so these are going to be separate dies there, but lots of little additions. So some of these are going to, like this is going to pop out that. So this will mimic this, and so on. So a lot will cut out, but then there's some extra ones to help enhance your die cuts. So really cool. All right, and then this one, I love this, but even if you didn't like the words, I think you're gonna love this die set. It is fabulous. Hi Shirley, welcome. You're catching the tail end, but you go back and watch the rest. Yeah, I know, Glenda, right? Lavender, yes, we have something. All right, what I love about this is a postage die set. So it's all these fun like frames that look like a postage stamp in different sizes. So even if you didn't like the words, I think you're gonna love just the dies themselves. So you don't always have to get the bundle. All right, so I think you could see a lot of fun stuff with that. So we've got some squares, rectangles, and this obviously would fit like, you know, a card base, right? So look at that. So you could definitely have fun using these. All right, let's look at that gorgeous paper. And that's all I got, which was plenty, right? But there is so much, because I was trying to not be too overly rambunctious. Whoops, I missed a few things. So there's also, this would go with, I almost think that first suite I did, the nature suite, I think is what these go with. These are the cork rounds, and they're fairly tiny, so they're not like, and they're fairly low profile, but they're soft. So like cork is. So there's a couple different sizes in there. So those I think could be interesting and fun. And then here's the gems that go with this suite right here. So they're low profile, but they've got glitz, purple fine shimmer gems. So they do have some shimmer to them, and they're kind of like, I don't know if it says what colors, but definitely the purple. So what colors are in this? Probably gorgeous grape, and it's like a reddish blackberry bliss, I betcha, or berry burst. That's probably berry burst and gorgeous grape. So it's just really pretty. Okay, let's look at this lavender paper. And see what goodness is here. All right, here's the reveal. Okay, oh yeah, look at that. So you've got like lavender sprigs on probably crumb cake there. Wow, look at that. All these purples. Purple ladies are gonna love it. Oh, I love this one. Look at the fine small print of that. That's gorgeous. That's my favorite so far. Oh wow, I think they're just they have knocked it out of the park with this one. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then we've got this, so you can kind of see like a really light print of, you know, foliage on there. So these corner things, I gotta start using these, figuring out how to cut them and come up with a pattern so it's universal. All right, here's a plaid background and kind of crumb cake. I love like this like confetti type look on it. If you look closer, you can see like, you know, like the nature stuff in there. Oh yeah, look at that. That is gorgeous. Smaller print. I like the small prints. You're going to make some really great backgrounds, and that's gorgeous too. Oh, look at that. Oh, these are fabulous. Wow. And here's the background. That one's just as nice too. Holy cow. Oh boy. That is gorgeous. So January 3rd for a customer. So you got a little sneak peek, and we're going to be able to order more stuff come in December. So remember, if you would love to grab some of the things from today's cards, today and tomorrow, a lot of the components made with these cards is on sale. Everything except for the designer paper. So go grab the cardstock, the foil, the ribbon, and so you can make some cards that are quick, easy, and simple. All right. And of course the bundle, right? You're going to need the bundle so you can cut out those fabulous gold frames, right? All right. Thank you so much, everybody. And if you're local, come out. I'm going to do one last blurb to our holiday sale on Friday and Saturday. All kinds of goodness in there. And I know, Glenda, everything is just wow, 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 isn't it? So I hope you enjoyed seeing a sneak peek of everything. And I'm not sure if we're going to see you on Friday, but there'll be a recording sometime. Maybe Sunday I'll do one, okay? If I don't get to it between now and then, because I still got quite a bit more to do out there in the garage. So, all right. Thanks so much, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.